Hey everybody, Chrissy here, and I want to talk to you about freelance voiceover and acting on Fiverr. So I know there's probably a lot of information out there, there's a lot of videos out there about how to make a career on Fiverr. And the reason that I'm putting this video together is because I tend to focus on Upwork, which is where I had a ton of success, but different people are successful on different platforms. And I know that there were some concerns about how Upwork works, wherein you have to basically pay for tokens that allow you to send proposals or auditions, and they kind of charge your account those tokens. Well, on Fiverr, it doesn't work that way. You set up your seller account, you put your voiceover, your videos, whatever samples you have from your portfolio onto the website, and then people are able to search based on your keywords. The key to Fiverr is that it used to be, or you can just basically put anything out there, but now you really have to spend a little time reading about their rules and regulations so that you don't get booted, or that the thing you put together that you worked really hard to show your work, and as an example, gets kind of booted from being allowed to be on there. So my first recommendation on working with Fiverr is that you read the rules and regulations specifically to what you're going to be offering. Now, in this day and age, actors and voiceover artists who are trying to make a living acting wherever you are in the world, which is what this channel is all about, have to have a multitude of capabilities. And so having a voiceover voice, or the training for voiceover, should also include that you know how to have a professional business presence, professional people walking by in the background, professional business behavior and attitude and abilities and marketing abilities. And you can look at all my other videos about things like that. But this particular thing that this particular thing, and I'm not going to edit this, so you're getting what you get, and that is all there is to it. I just don't have time to edit right now. I am completing a master's degree. Anyway, that's aside. So creating your Fiverr presence, yes, you can provide voiceover, but if you go through there and search voiceover, you would be you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who delivers voiceover but doesn't also do the editing and the filtering and the adding of music and all of that stuff from their own home studio. So the more that you can offer, obviously the more money you can make, but really importantly, the more likely you are to be getting hired above all of the other people who are out there on that platform. So offer your voiceover, offer every possible thing you know how to do, and then continue to learn the things that you don't know how to do. I may or may not have links right away below. One of my dear friends out there who watches my videos always lets me know if I didn't get something in here that I said I was going to do. If you see anything that I said I was going to do and I missed it or didn't put it in there, please send me a comment so that I can make sure to add that thing that I said I was going to do. Okay, now tip number 2 for Fiverr has to do with having an acting presence. Now, obviously you theater actors, which I'm one, we tend to be, you know, I'm continuously watching videos. I'm continuously watching commercials, listening to commercials. And it's interesting, especially in the market here where I live, which is the Chicago, Milwaukee, you know, I guess Des Moines and St. Louis are within 5-6 hours. This whole area really is about commercials. And so that's a completely different acting experience than theater work. Because obviously as a theater actor, you have reign. I mean, you work with your director and your other cast members. And I hope you're listening to each other and working off of each other in an organic, natural way. But in commercial acting, it's a totally different animal. Well, commercial acting online for places that are going to hire you on Fiverr and Upwork and other places is even more different, because you have to basically direct yourself. They're going to send you information, very likely in an email or on the platform, in terms of like files, which may include video that they see it looking like that you have to watch and try to maybe replicate. They might send you scripts that way. And they might also ask you if you can write a script, right? So just adding that sort of thing right into your back pocket is going to be, again, a benefit to you being selected above your competition. And it's also going to help you generate more money because you can offer more things that they would have to go pay other people for. And a lot of people have minimums. So if you can kind of plug that in with a minimum, but like a $5 discount, they're going to save money, you know, stacked upon all the things that you're offering. And then the third thing actually was part of the last two is writing. If you can write, then you're going to have a lot more success with getting the client and making the money. There are a few more things actually that I'd like to point out. If you can record your own video, if you can edit your own work, and if you can deliver to locations that you actually purchase or have, you know, places that people can come and see the whole body of your work, you're going to benefit from that as well. Your clients are definitely going to benefit from that as well. So just a quick recap. Go over to Fiverr and make sure that you read all of their rules, and that's going to save you time in the long run. I know that up front that seems like a really painful possibility. But hey, voiceover artists, actors, read it out loud. See if you can't make it entertaining, right? If you can make something like a company's regulations and rules entertaining, I recommend you do that. Why not video yourself doing it and check your own self, right? It's a nice rehearsal. It's good practice in cold reading. The second thing is that if you're a voiceover artist or an actor, that you offer more than just voiceover and acting work, which would include having all of the supplies that you need, including microphone, camera, videography, video software, editing software, ability to write. Okay, so that's number 3. The ability to write. And I'm just talking, go out there and read scripts. Read commercial scripts and kind of get a feel for them, a rhythm for how they work, and then think of your own possibilities and then put those together in your portfolio while you're building your online profile at Fiverr, so that you can really get ready when you launch that to go with samples of your work. And then the other thing was, of course, being able to edit, being able to film your own video, and being able to produce fully the works that you're going to be helping business owners who would be hiring you do. Now, here goes the fun thing. If you have like Google Hub or something that you say, hey, Google, play me the news, you'll find that while you're listening to the news, in between are these businesses that are...
Your phone's mobile data is turned off, so I can't help you with that at the moment.
Thank you. She's always listening. So if you're listening to the news on Google, then you can hear that in between these news programs, or on This Day in History, or Cheddar News, or whatever, that there are companies who you can clearly tell have hired voiceover artists that they found online. And the reason you can tell is because the voiceover is not as powerful or as well produced or as professional sounding as you might hear on like a Tide commercial, right? And the beauty of that is that if you're just getting started, that means your competition is kind of on the same level that you're on. So don't try to compete with Morgan Freeman in a commercial. If you're here watching these videos, that's not where you're at, right? Listen to the commercials that are on your internet. You know, when you see people popping up like in between my videos, right? So like this one's kind of long. If you don't have a subscription to YouTube, they're going to insert a commercial in the middle of my videos. And they're probably other acting advice coaches, other voiceover artist coaches. These people are interrupting my video feed because they have the money to interrupt my video feed and pay for advertising to get you to leave my video and go to theirs. Good on them. Someday I'll do that to somebody else, and maybe you will as well. That's the beauty of the internet, right? But the point is, when you're listening to them in the middle, like if you're listening to their commercials or gamer commercials or whatever, every time you see somebody in a video that's an advertisement, they're likely an actor or a voiceover artist who got selected at a place like Fiverr. So that could be you. Just go do it. It's great practice. You can do it from home. You're going to get paid and you'll only get better. So what I do is I take all the money that I make in those places. I set them aside so that I can get the training to make myself better. And then I compete with the people who are on the level above the last time I was competing with the level below, right? Okay. You guys, I think this video has gone on long enough. I love to speak off the cuff about this stuff. Please, please, please leave me a comment below if there's something you would like me to cover. I need somebody to tell me what to cover so that I can speak off the cuff about things that are really going to help you. That's the idea. Again, I don't sell anything. There was a time when I tried to sell my services. I don't have time to help people. I honestly don't. I just want to help you this way. So the best way I can do that is if you leave a comment below and let me know what you're thinking. Leslie, thank you. I love you for watching. You're always amazing. And by the way, girl, I got my nonprofit theater company up and running. We're applying for grants and I will be hiring and auditioning actors so very soon coming up. I sure hope that you are doing theater so that we can get you in there, because I want to provide livable wages to actors in the area. All right, y'all, comments, like, subscribe, share, tell people about it so that they can learn as well, and be blessed. Take care, stay safe, and go get it. Go get your acting career. Go make your living acting wherever you are. Chrissy out.